Preparing for an interview? Ace those Active Directory questions with confidence. Hello, I'm Rishikesh Kaushid from Namaste IT. I hope you are all doing well. If you're gearing up for an interview and want to excel in Active Directory related questions, look no further. We've got you covered with the top 25 Active Directory interview questions and answers to help you stand out and showcase your expertise. Let's get started. What is Active Directory? Active Directory, AD, is a directory service developed by Microsoft that is used to manage and store information about resources on a network. It acts as a centralized system where administrators can manage users, computers, and other resources. AD helps with tasks like authentication, verifying user identities, and authorization, controlling access to resources. It provides features like group policies, single sign-on, SSO, and role-based access, making it easier to secure and manage large-scale networks. What are the main components of Active Directory? The main components of Active Directory are 1. Domain Name System, DNS. DNS translates human-readable domain names into IP addresses. In AD, DNS is essential for locating domain controllers and other network resources. Point 2. Lightweight Directory Access Protocol, LDAP. LDAP is used to access and query directory information in AD, enabling systems to communicate with the directory service. Point 3. Kerberos. Kerberos is a secure protocol used for authenticating users and computers on the network. It uses tickets to verify identities, ensuring secure communication. Point 4. Active Directory Domain Services, ADDS. ADDS is the core service of AD that stores directory data and manages interactions between users and the domain. What is a domain in Active Directory? A domain in Active Directory is a logical grouping of computers, users, and resources that share a common security boundary. It allows centralized management of all objects within the domain, such as applying security policies or managing user accounts. Domains provide a structure for organizing and securing resources within a network. What is a domain controller? A domain controller, DC, is a server that runs Active Directory Domain Services, ADDS. It is responsible for authenticating and authorizing users and computers storing directory data, example user accounts, passwords, and security information, enforcing security policies for the domain, replicating AD data to other domain controllers to ensure consistency. What is DNS in Active Directory? DNS, Domain Name System, is a system that converts human-readable domain names, like www.example.com, into IP addresses. In Active Directory, DNS plays a crucial role in locating domain controllers and other network services. Without a properly configured DNS, AD functionality can be disrupted. What is LDAP in Active Directory? LDAP, Lightweight Directory Access Protocol, is a protocol used to access and manage directory information. It enables applications to query and update AD data. LDAP is used by various systems, including email servers and applications, to retrieve user details from the AD database. What is a forest in Active Directory? A forest is the topmost logical container in Active Directory. It is a collection of one or more domain trees that share a common schema and a global catalog. Forests are used to provide a security boundary between different domains, allow communication and trust relationships between domains within the forest. What are the benefits of using Active Directory? Centralized management simplifies the administration of users, devices, and resources. Single sign-on, SSO. Users can access multiple resources with one set of credentials. Enhanced security provides tools for enforcing security policies and permissions. Scalability, suitable for both small networks and large enterprises. Automation enables administrators to automate repetitive tasks using group policies and scripts. What is the default domain policy? The default domain policy is a group policy object, GPO, applied at the domain level. It defines security settings, such as password policies, account lockout thresholds, and Kerberos settings. This policy is automatically linked to the domain and affects all users and computers within it unless overridden by other GPOs. What is the default domain controllers policy? The default domain controllers policy is a GPO specifically applied to all domain controllers in the domain. It defines settings like audit policies and user rights assignments, ensuring a consistent and secure environment for domain controllers. What are group policies? Group policies are a feature of Active Directory that allow administrators to define and enforce specific configurations for users and computers. They help manage settings like security configurations, software installation, desktop and system preferences. Group policies are applied based on the hierarchy of organizational units, and can streamline the management of large networks. What is the Active Directory Recycle Bin? The Active Directory Recycle Bin is a feature that allows administrators to restore accidentally deleted objects, example users, groups, or us, without needing to perform a full backup recovery. When enabled, deleted objects are moved to the recycle bin, where they remain until permanently removed or restored. What is Active Directory Federation Services? Active Directory Federation Services, ADFS, provides single sign-on, SSO, capabilities, enabling users to access multiple applications using their AD credentials. It is often used to establish trust between different organizations, allowing seamless access to resources in a federated environment. What is Active Directory Certificate Services? Active Directory Certificate Services, ADCS, is a server role that manages the issuance and revocation of digital certificates. These certificates secure communications by encrypting data, authenticate users and devices, enable secure email and VPN connections. ADCS helps organizations build a secure public key infrastructure, PKI. What is Active Directory Rights Management Services? Active Directory Rights Management Services, ADRMS, is a security technology that protects digital information. It allows organizations to control who can view, edit, or share documents and emails, set expiry dates for sensitive information, ensure that content is used according to organizational policies. What are the risks of using Active Directory? Single point of failure: if AD becomes unavailable, many network services may stop functioning. Security vulnerabilities: a compromised AD could expose sensitive data complexity. Misconfigurations can lead to security risks or operational issues. Replication issues: problems with data replication between domain controllers can cause inconsistencies. How can you secure Active Directory? To secure Active Directory: 1. Keep systems updated, apply the latest patches and updates to domain controllers. 2. Enforce strong passwords, implement complex password policies. 3. Enable multi-factor authentication, MFA adds an extra layer of security. 4. Monitor and audit changes, track modifications to critical AD objects. 5. Restrict privileged access, limit the number of users with administrative rights. What are common Active Directory problems? Account lockouts, often caused by incorrect password entry or saved credentials. Replication errors, can result in outdated or missing AD data. DNS misconfigurations, may lead to difficulties in locating domain controllers. Slow logon times, caused by group policy mismanagement or network issues. What are some Active Directory troubleshooting tips? Check DNS settings, ensure they point to the correct domain controllers. Use Event Viewer, review logs for errors related to AD services. Run diagnostic tools, use Diag to test domain controller health and repadmin to check replication. Verify group policies, ensure policies are applied correctly and do not conflict. What are some Active Directory best practices? Backup regularly, ensure AD data can be restored in case of failure. Use least privilege, assign users only the permissions they need. Segment administrative tasks, use separate accounts for administrative and regular activities. Perform periodic reviews, audit user accounts, permissions, and group policies. Document changes, keep records of AD configurations and updates. What is the sysvol folder? The sysvol folder is a shared directory on domain controllers that stores important AD data, including group policy templates and login scripts. It ensures that policies and scripts are replicated to all domain controllers in the domain. What is a global catalog in Active Directory? A global catalog is a specialized database that stores a partial replica of all objects in every domain within a forest. It enables fast searches and provides information necessary for logging on and accessing resources across the forest. What is Kerberos in Active Directory? Kerberos is a secure network authentication protocol used in Active Directory. It uses ticket-granting mechanisms to authenticate users and devices, ensuring secure communication within the network. Kerberos enhances security by reducing the risk of password interception. What is an Active Directory snapshot? An Active Directory snapshot is a point-in-time, read-only copy of the AD database. It allows administrators to recover data or investigate issues without affecting the live AD environment. Snapshots are created using the Volume Shadow Copy Service, VSS. What is the difference between domain local, global, and universal groups in Active Directory? Domain local groups, used to assign permissions within the same domain. Global groups, used to group users from the same domain and assign permissions in other domains. Universal groups, used across multiple domains and forests to assign permissions and manage access.